So again, appreciate everybody coming out here for the Carcass Awards. I first would like to start it off by introducing Mr. Kevin Roberts. Kevin would like to say a few words and introduce his commissioners.
Thanks, Greg. As most of you know, for a long time we did these awards down in the agricultural building. And it really didn't honor the people that won. There was a lot of folks through there. It was kind of crowded. So we made the move to bring it here, make it a much more prominent part of what goes on. And I think it enhances for those that have put in their time to be acknowledged in front of everybody like this. I want to take just a minute to introduce all of our fellow commissioners. Byron Roach, he's our vice chairman. Byron's from Cameron. Jamie Johansson, she's from Lebanon. Randy Little, he's from Republic. Gerald Andrews, he's from Bolivar. Todd Hayes, he's from Monroe City. Travis Elliott from Fairgrove. Jared Hill from Kansas City. And Ed Adams from Kansas City also. Obviously, our other commissioner is our great Director of Agriculture, Chris Chin, and we are happy as all get out that all of you could show up this morning and honor these people with these Carcass Awards.
Thank you, Kevin. Now I'd like to introduce Director Chin, the great Director of Agriculture, and she'd like to say a few words.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks to each of you for being here today. This is probably one of my most favorite parts of the State Fair, is when we honor the Carcass Award winners. This truly is what agriculture is all about, making sure we have those great genetics so that we have the quality of a product for the consumer that they want to keep coming back to buy time and time again. The lessons that our students learn through the Carcass contest are going to help them in their future careers if they decide they want to raise livestock for a living as well, or if they become a veterinarian or a nutritionist. This is that foundation that our students need to make sure that they're helping us continue to have a strong and vibrant agriculture and especially livestock industry in the state of Missouri. I'm so excited that we were able to move this event to this facility to really honor all of the hard work that these students have put in year after year after year. So thank you guys for being here. I hope next year we have an even bigger crowd for this because this truly is what agriculture's foundation is right here in the Carcass Show. Thank you guys, and thank you to all of our sponsors as well who helped make this event possible. And of course, we can't forget Greg and his team. They put in a lot of work to coordinate and organize and make sure that this event is the success that it is. So let's give Greg and his team a round of applause.
Thank you, Director. Appreciate that. Okay, now to what you all came here for. So just a couple housekeeping things to go through to give you a recap of the Carcass Awards. So in the Steer Carcass Show, we had 43 entries. Those were processed at Tyson Fresh Meats in Joslin, Illinois. 48 entries in the barrels, and the University of Missouri graciously took care of those. The lambs, 94 entries, and those were processed by Colorado Lamb in Brush, Colorado. And the meat goats, 63 entries, and those were processed by Paradise Locker Meats in Trimble, Missouri. Just real quick, for those that would like to get your pictures taken after you get your awards, we'll do it over here on the backdrop, okay? That'll be after this particular part is completed. I would like to take a moment and thank the Missouri State Fair and the Commission for all the added money that they put towards this Carcass Show. Just a little over $12,000 between all four shows. So again, say thank you to Jason and the Commission for all of that support for these shows. Okay, so now we'll get into it. The first first trophy that we're going to do is for the Reserve Champion Overall Barrel. And the Reserve Champion Overall Barrel this year goes to Kendall Brewer from Sweet Springs. And the grand champion barrel, Ed Howell from Polo, Missouri. I think you've been doing this for several years, Ed. Congratulations. The reserve champion lamb carcass goes to Kaylin Fosnow from Jamestown, Missouri. The grand champion lamb carcass goes to Bill Englert from Hamilton, Missouri. The reserve grand champion meat goat carcass goes to Gina Curtis from Harrisburg, Missouri. The grand champion meat goat, Gavin Conrad from Hume, Missouri. Now for the steers, the Quality Hotel Reserve Champion, Tyler Wassman from Boonville, Missouri. Ryder Yount will have the Grand Champion Quality Hotel steer this year. Lean Retail Class Reserve Champion Larkin Marriott from Stover, Missouri. The Champion Lean Retail Class Steer Charles Goodnight from Billings, Missouri. And we pick a grand and reserve overall. The reserve overall this year is Tyler Wassman from Boonville. The overall grand champion steer, Ryder Yount from Belgrade, Missouri. Our next award on the agenda is from Dr. Curtis Long, Briarwood Farms. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it today, so we're going to go ahead and hand out the signs for him, and then they'll be in contact with the winners later on in the year to finish those awards. But the reserve champion Angus steer, Addison Ward from Oak Grove. And the champion Angus steer, Lawson Ogle from Nevada, Missouri. The Missouri Cattlemen's Association has been a longtime sponsor, and really without their support, we couldn't do a lot of what we do up here for this Carcass show, and they've got some sponsorships and awards that they'd like to give, but I'm going to turn the microphone over to Mr. Mike Deering.
All right, thank you, Greg. I'm Mike Deering, Executive Vice President, Missouri Cattlemen's Association, and our association's always been big supporters of the fair and everything that the fair stands for, especially in the beef cattle shows, but several years ago, our leadership wanted to step it up when it comes to the Carcass contest, because that's truly what our producers and our members do, is we produce beef and invest in the best genetics to try to bring the best profitability back to the farm or ranch and utilize data in the best way possible. So we have 3 additional awards, $250 checks each. The only stipulation is you have to be a member of our association. So if you're out there and you're not a member of the Missouri Cattlemen's Association, this is another avenue to get some scholarship money or so forth. So Missouri Junior Cattlemen's membership's only $20, so please join our association. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. We have 3 awards. So we have the largest ribeye, and then the best quality grade. Then we also have the Chef's Choice Award. That's kind of the unique one. So what we do with that is we send all the carcass data to the National Cattlemen's Beef Association's Culinary Center in Denver, Colorado, funded by the Beef Checkoff. And then their chefs that have developed the flat iron steak and other primary cuts look at it, and they select the carcass that they feel would be best for 5-star restaurants. So presenting these awards this afternoon is this morning rather, is our president-elect, Ms. Anita Vanderwert, who will be doing that. So we're going to start with the quality grade, and that goes to Ms. Tyne Leonbauer. Coming in with the largest ribeye is Larkin Marriott. How about 15.6. And the Chef's Choice Award goes to Conley Ward. Again, on behalf of Missouri Cattlemen's Association, thank you for the opportunity to work with these young people.
Thank you, Mike, and again, thank you to the Missouri Cattlemen's Association for this. Now I'd like to turn over the microphone to Mr. Randy Plattner, who kind of has a little special thing we're going to do this morning.
Thank you very much, Greg. Just so everybody understands and everybody has seen the proposals and the funding that was passed during the legislation this year. Because of that, and with the new infrastructure going on into the Missouri State Fairgrounds, the Missouri Boar Goat breeders wanted to do something special just to show their appreciation. And so what they've done is they've compiled a basket here of Missouri products. And at this time, we'd like to go ahead and present that to one of the individuals that had a big part in this, our director, Mrs. Chris Chin. Let's give her a round of applause, please.
Well, thank you guys. I was definitely not expecting that. Truly appreciate it, but it really was many hands that got that through the legislature. You guys came to the Capitol, many of you. You went and visited with legislators. That means so much when they can visit and learn more about it from their constituents. The State Fair Commission played a very large role in that. They helped support me and Jason and the team to make sure that we had the support we needed when we were at the legislature to talk this plan through, to show that we had a great plan in place. And lastly, we had the support of Governor Kehoe. None of this would have happened without his support as well. Jason and his team worked very hard on this. So Thank you, Jason. I know there were a lot of sleepless nights you and I had trying to figure out how we were going to convince people we needed more money invested in the state fair after we had just received $52 million. We haven't seen a lot of investment in the state fairgrounds from the General Assembly, and we felt very fortunate we had gotten it for the one facility. We weren't sure if we were going to get it for 2 more facilities, but we did. But it truly was a team effort. It's something that each of you who went to the Capitol, walked those halls, made phone calls, made letters, it's a team effort, and we all need to take credit for that success. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Director. Really appreciate that. Okay, now on with the awards. The Missouri State Fair awards the top 2 junior exhibitors in each of the Carcass contests. The top exhibitor in the barrels goes to Kendall Brewer from Sweet Springs. The second place junior exhibitor, Harper Wolf from Chillicothe, Missouri. The first place junior exhibitor for lambs, Colin Fosnell from Jamestown, Missouri. Second place junior exhibitor, Joshua Bax from Maryville, Missouri. Meat Goats, first place junior exhibitor, Gavin Conrad from Hume, Missouri. Second place junior exhibitor for Meat Goats, Jenna Curtis from Harrisburg. Steers, first place junior exhibitor, Ryder Yount, Belgrade, Missouri. Second place, Tyler Wassman from Boonville. Every year between the Lean Retail and Hotel Class live show over at the MFA Arena, we have a live evaluation contest, again sponsored by the Missouri Cattlemen's Association. We appreciate that, where we put 10 steers out there for exhibitors to evaluate, and we have a youth division and an adult division. And then once the actual carcass data comes in, we score their cards and then place those cards. And this year, in the adult division, first place goes to Tim Larrick from Shelbina. Second place in the adults, Brent Hazelrig from Columbia, Missouri. And for the youth, first place goes to Payson Larrick from Shelbina, Missouri. And just for the record, Dad outscored you by quite a bit, just so you know. So, second place, William Abbott from Tuscumbia, Missouri. I don't, he may not. Oh, here he comes. Okay. Okay. Now moving on to what we call the Carcass sweepstakes, and that's been supported and sponsored by the Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council for several years now, and they award $100 to the top placing exhibitor, 4-H or FFA, for each of the species in 4-H and FFA, as well as $500 to the top 4-H county and FFA chapter. So you want to say something? Okay. So first off, for the barrels, Busy Bee 4-H, Morgan Schreck from Tipton, Missouri. Kendall Brewer, Sweet Springs FFA, will be the winner of the barrels. The top 4-H, Joshua Bax from Maryville, Northeast Blue Jays 4-H Club. Top FFA from Butler, Whitley Randalls. And for meat goats, from Backroads 4-H and Vernon, Missouri, Gavin Conrad. And from Carrollton FFA, Brody Swindler. Don't see Brody. Okay. And for steers from Belgrade and CCK 4-H, Ryder Yount. And from Boonville FFA, Tyler Wassman. Okay, and now for the 4-H Club. This year, that award goes to Montauk County 4-H clubs. I think there's several of those in attendance if you want to come up. And for the FFA chapter this year. That goes to the Sweet Springs FFA chapter. So come on up. So again, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming out. This will conclude the Carcass shows. Let's give all the winners and exhibitors a round of applause as they've done a hard work all year long to get this point. And just a reminder, if you'd like your pictures taken with your boards, you can do that over here to my right at the backdrop. Again, I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. West, and he'll take over from here.
All right. Well, thank you kindly, Greg. Now we'll get into the auction part of this event here today. And the Best of Missouri Awards and Sale has been made possible, of course, by the Youth and Agriculture Committee that's comprised of over 30-plus volunteer members that help raise funds for the Best of Missouri Sale and the Sale of Champions, and the many scholarships made possible by those two wonderful events via the buyers and the sellers that graciously donate. If any members of Youth and Ag are in here, just if you would, show your hand, raise your hand so folks in this building know who you are. If you're interested in helping out and supporting, make sure you just talk to some of those folks on that committee. They work hard to help raise funds throughout the year. So thank you kindly to all those members. Just like our Sale of Champions, 25% of the Best of Missouri Sale proceeds will go back to help fund scholarships for the youth across our state. Of course, any non-youth exhibitor that sells today will be donated 100% of those proceeds to Youth and Ag. This is the 33rd year of the Youth and Ag Committee, and we are glad to say that we have awarded over $1,100,000 in scholarships to almost 1,000 youth involved in agriculture in this great state. You bet. Put your hands together for that. So if you folks do know any graduating seniors that are involved here at the Missouri State Fair, make sure they go to the website, look up how to get involved to get on those scholarships as well. Folks, of course, this sale wouldn't happen without our great platinum sponsors that I'll tell you what are here year after year to help make our scholarships possible. And we'd certainly like to recognize any of these folks that I'm going to read off that are here today. Feel free to raise your hand or stand up. We certainly want to recognize these folks here today, and that would be the Betty Jane Bell Trust, BTC Bank, CFM Insurance, Dietzfeld Transfer, Edward Jones and Associates, FCS Financial, Fordyce Farms, Granddaddy's Garden, Hayden Freedom Foundation, Invenergy, MFA Inc., MFA Oil, and the MFA Foundation, the Missouri Farm Bureau Foundation, the Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council, Missouri Pork Association, Missouri State Fair Concessionaires, Missouri State Fair Foundation, Mizzou Kaffner Alumni Association, and Mizzou Kaffner Division of Animal Sciences, Rodney Heimer, Simmons Bank, Vanderwert Family, Seidenstricker Nobe Partners and Seidenstricker Genetics, The Climate Field View, Wheeler Auctions, Real Estate, and Angus Farms. Folks, if you would, please put your hands together for those wonderful platinum sponsors here. We're also glad to have Kylie Schnabely and Chloe Eoff with Missouri Department of Ag, who are going to be live streaming this auction on the Department of Ag's Facebook page. You can watch it there. Miss Janet Atkinson and Jacob King with Missouri Farm Bureau Federation are videotaping this event right here as well. At the conclusion of this sale here, if any of the buyers and sellers would like to make their way after the sale to the backdrop, Miss Pearl Walthall will have her camera there. We would love to get photos with the buyers and the sellers at the conclusion of the sale here today. So as you folks know, each individual in the Best of Missouri Sale, as well as the Sale of Champions, have the opportunity throughout the week to raise hometown support to go into addition with what you bid here today. And of course, 25% of any of that hometown support does go back here to Youth and Ag towards those scholarships. So I will announce before Chaz sells each individual here today how much they have raised as of 8 o'clock this morning in hometown support. And I just want to let you know, if anybody who still wants to add on, we have up until midnight this Sunday, up until midnight this Sunday. There's a QR code in your program here today. You can just get that code and add on to anybody you'd like until midnight on Sunday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get the auction on. I'm going to kick the microphone over to our good friend Chaz Wheeler. He'll introduce the ring crew, have a few announcements, and then we'll be right underway. Chaz, it's all yours.
Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Great job as always. Guys, I'd like to just extend my appreciation to the Youth and Ag for having us here today. I will tell you what, Wes said as of 8 o'clock this morning, but I tell you what, that's really not correct. These guys in this Youth and Ag have been working this crowd, working their telephones. We've had about 8 or 10 changes, increases in hometown support money since I've been here in an hour. And they don't work just the day of sale. I get their email chains of their meetings, guys. They work all year long for you, the youth, okay? So once again, let's give the committee, the Youth and Ag Committee, a big round of applause, please. My comments are going to be very brief. Wes, if you want to bring on lot number 1, the Grand Champion ham, will be underway.
Well, folks, you guys know how the auction works. We got the gentlemen at ringside here, Brett Sayre, Colton Williams, Mr. David Hobbs, Jeff Lucchesi, of course. Get your bids into those gentlemen, get a bidder number to them after you buy, and we'll make sure we get it all straight, and we'll announce the total at the conclusion of each sale. As you mentioned, we are going to start out with the champions here today, so I would like to bring Kirsten Lawson from California, Missouri, forward with your Grand Champion ham.
All
this
right.
one right here, Chaz, as of 8 o'clock this morning, gathered up $2,245 in hometown support.
You bet, and the sales underway of the Grand Champion ham now. All right, how many dollars here? Sales underway, $5,000 on it, 5, 3, 3,500. I'm at 5, 4. I'm at 445, $5,000 now, 555, 6,000. At $6,000 here now, get a bid now 5. I'm at $6,000 now, $500 now, $6,000 now, 5. Now, did you get 6,500? At $6,000 bid 5. I'm at $6,000 now, $500 now, $500 here now, get a baby, now get a baby, now $6,000, but I get 250. I'm at $6,000, 250, 250 on it. At $6,000 now, $250, $50. Here I get a baby now, $6,000, 2.5, and I have. I'm at $6,000, but I get 250 on. Here I get a baby, I get 250, 250 now, 62.5. Here we go. At $6,000 1. I'm at 6. Who'll give 1? I'm at $6,000 now, $100 now 1. I'm on the left over here. At $6,000 now, $100 now, $100 now, $100 on. Here I get a baby to 1, and I have. Sold the Grand Champion ham, $6,000. Bidder is 35.
All right, bidder number 35, thank you kindly. That will be Greg Logston. Greg Logston, thank you kindly. So the total from hometown support plus Greg's $6,000 brought our champion ham totaled $8,245. Thank you kindly. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your Grand Champion Bacon to come forward. The Grand Champion Bacon comes to us today from Centralia, Missouri, from Mr. Paxton Crane. This one today gathered up hometown support of $3,675.
You bet, Paxton right there. And how many dollars on your Grand Champion Bacon? How much here? But I get $2,500 on it. At $2,500 now, $500, $750, $1,000, 12 and a half, 15, 15. Hobbs, 17 and a half, 2, yes, 2, 20, 255, 25 now, 600. I'm at 25, 600, 700, 800, I'm $900, I'm 9 now, $3,000 now, 31, 2. At 31, 2, 3, $3,300 now, $300 now, 4, and I'm $500 now, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. At $4,000, 2 and a half, 5. At 45. 7 and a half, 5,000, 52 and a half, 5. I had 55, 5 now, 2 and a half. I'm at 5 with Brett Sayre, 52 and a half. Now 55, 5500 now, 500 now, 5500 now, 55, 5500 now, 500 now, 50, 250, 55. At 5500 now, 500 here now, get a baby, I'm fine, now 55. At 5500 now, 5250 bid 500 now, 5500 now, 500 I have it all done, 50, 250, 5500 now, 5. Sold it, $5,250 on the Grand Champion Bacon. Frank Hazelrig Angus, ladies and gentlemen, what's the bidder number? Are we going by numbers or? That's okay. 36. 37 is going to be our next buyer.
Hey, 36. Thank you kindly to Frank Hazelrig. Appreciate that. That total today brings that one all the way to $8,925 with their purchase, along with the Youth and Ag and that good hometown support. Thank you all kindly. Now we're going to move over right now to your champion carcass steer. Here comes the champion steer carcass now. You heard it coming from Belgrade, Missouri, from Ryder Yount. This one today comes to us with $4,425 in hometown and youth and ag support.
All right, on to the steer carcass grand champion now. Here we are, $100 here now, $7,500 did ya? At 75, bring the money, 3, 4. I'm at 35, 4, 45, $100 now, 45, 5 now, 7.5, 5 now, 2.5. Now 55, 7.5. I'm 57.5, 57.5, 6, 6, 6. Now $6,000 now 2.5. I'm at $6,000 ready to get 250, 60, 255. Now 65, 7.5, 67.5 on the winner. Now get a baby to get now $7,000. Now $7,000 now chicken now 7, 7. Now get a baby to now 2.5. Now 72, 50 on the winner. Now get a baby to get now 72.5. At 7 give 1, 1, 1, 1, $7,100 now 1, $100 now 71. I'm at $7,000 now $100 now 71. I'm 7 with Brett now at 7,100. Hobbs is out. I'm at $7,000 now $100 now $7,100 now $100 now $7,000 now 1. Now $7,100 now 1, 1, 1 now $100 here. Now get a baby to be now $100 now 7,100, 7,100. I'm $7,000 now $100 now 71, and I have sold it live in the ring. 7,000. Bidder number 10, ladies and gentlemen, listen to Wes.
All right, wonderful. That'll be Clayton Boyles with American Food Groups. Thank you
sir.
so much.
Appreciate
Put your
you.
hands together. That
American Food
grand total brings that one today to $11,425. Thank you kindly. Buyer 10. All right, now we're going to move right over here to your champion barrow carcass. Champion carcass barrow comes to us from Sweet Springs, Missouri, from Kendall Brewer.
Hey, all right.
Chaz today, she brings along with it $5,625 from Youth and Ag and Hometown Support.
She went out and did some homework, didn't she? She went to work, you bet. All right, look at there now. $100 now get a baby to get there now. I don't know, 3, 500, 750, 1,000, 12.5, 15, 17.5, 2, 220, 255 now. Yes, 5 now, 7.5, 27.5 on it. I'm at 25 now, 750. I'm at $2,500 now, 700 now, $50 now, 50, 50 here now, 50 there now, 27.5. I'm at $2,750 now, 7.5. He'll give 6, 2,600. I'm at 25, $2,600 here now. Get a baby to get 25, $600 here now. Get a baby to get 25, $600 at 2,500 bid, 2,600 where? At 25, $2,600 now, $600 here now. Get a baby to bid now, $600 now, 2,500 now, 2,600 I have, and all done. Want to give $2,600 now, $5,600, and I sold it. Luke Casey's way, 2,500 to bidder number 1.
Bidder number 1. Hey, I'll tell you what, folks, great supporter here. BTC Bank again. BTC Bank on that. That brings our grand total on that item to $8,125. Thank you kindly. Okay, now it's time to go to our champion lamb carcass. Our champion carcass lamb comes to us from Jamestown, Missouri, with Colin Fosnow. Fosnow brought to us today $2,400 in hometown support and also youth and ag monies.
All right, here we go. Champion lamb carcass here. How much here? 2,500. 500 bid. 750. 1,000. Yes, 1,000. 12.5. 15. 15. 14. 15. 16. At 17. 18. 19. And 2. At $2,000 on the you're not going to be able to get 2 now. 21. I'm at 221. $100 now 1. Now 1. Now 1. Now 21. $100 now 1. To get 100 now 2,000 bid. 1. I'm at 2,000 now, $2,100 now, $100 here now, I get a baby to get down, $2,100 now, 1. I'm at 2,000 now, $2,100 now, 2,100 to get a baby here now, I get a baby to get 1 now, 2,100. I'm at 2,000 now, $2,100 now, 1. Are we done? 221. Here we go. I'm at 2,000 now, $2,100 now, $100 here now, I get a baby to get down, $2,100 now, 21. I have it all done, 2,100. Sold, 2,000. Luke Casey's way, bidder 33. Thank you.
All right, bidder 33. Okay, that will be the Walt Group and the Sheep Merchandising Council together. Thank you kindly. That grand total will go to $4,400 today. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to move along now. We're going to pick up the champion meat goat carcass now. This one comes to us today from Hume, Missouri, from Gavin Conrad. And Gavin is coming along as of 8 o'clock this morning with $4,475.
Champion meat goat carcass, here we go. $2,000, $500, $750, $1,000, now 11, now 12, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, now 15, now 14, 15, 15, you want it. I'm at 14, 15, now 15, 15, now 14, I get a 15, I get a 16, I get down here, I get a here, I get down 1,600. I'm at 15, would I give 1,600. I'm at 15, $1,600. Here, I get a baby, here, I get a baby, 15, 16. I want to give $1,600 on him. I 15, 16, $100 down, 15, $100 down, 16, $100 down, 16, 16. Here now, get a baby to get down 1,600, 15, 1,600. I have it all done. Here we go. I had 16, 16. You want to do her 1,600 down, 15, 16, and I sold 1,500. 31. 31 is your buyer.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Buyer 31. Buyer 31. Oh, thank you kindly to Missouri Southern Seed. Missouri Southern Seed and Zach and Bailey Abel. Thank you kindly to those two teaming up together. That brings our grand total to $5,975. Okay, that will do it for our champions today. We're going to bring you to the reserves now. The Reserve Grand Champion Ham. The Reserve Grand Champion Ham comes to us from Clarksburg, Missouri, from Aubrey Embry. Today, she has gathered up $1,730 in hometown support and monies from Youth in Ag.
All right, here we go. Reserve Champion Ham now. All right, look at there and having a dollar. Got $7,500. $1,000, $12,500. 15, 17, half, 2, 2, now 22, 50, 1, now 3, 4, 5, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3, and 3,000. Here, I get them now 3,100, now 3,100, now 31. I'm at 3,000, now 1, 100, now 3,100. Here, I get a baby to 1, 1, 1, 3,100, now 3,000. Here, I get a baby to 1, $100. Here, I get a baby to get 331. I'm at 3,000, now 1, 100, now 3,100. Here, I get a baby to 1, 1, to get down. Here, I get a baby to get 31. I'm a 3. Ma'am, are you fanning or are you bidding up there? 31. I'm just kidding. You go on and fan yourself. 31. I had 3 bid. 1, 1, 1. Now 31. I sold a lady a farm that way the other day. 31. 100 down. 1, 100 down. 3,100. Here, I get a baby to 100 down. 31. I have. Here we go. 331. Hobbs Way. 3,000. Sold 3,000. Hobbs.
That'll be buyer 28. That'll be Fordyce Farm, as well as the Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council. Thank you kindly to Fordyce Farm and Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council to bring a grand total today for that one at $4,730. Thank you so much. I'm going to move you right down here to the Reserve Grand Champion Bacon. Coming to us today from Bowling Green, Missouri, from Aiden Bolton. And Aiden has collected $1,675 in hometown support, as well as monies from Youth and Ag.
All right, you bet the Reserve Grand Champion Bacon. Here we go. How many dollars here? 500, 750, $1,000, 12 and a half. My money straight away. 15, 17, half 2. Who give 2 down 2? I'm at 17 at the end. 2, 2, 2. Now 2,000 at 2. Now 22, 50. I'm at 2 bid. 22, 50 on. Here now get a baby to now 2,100. I get a bid here now get a baby to 100 now 2,000 bid 1. I'm at 21. I'm Colton Williams' way. I'm at 2,000 now 2,100. I get a bid here now get a baby to 100 now 21, 2,100 now 100 down, 2,100 down, 100 down, 2,100. It 2,000 down, 100 down, 2,100 down, 1, now 1, now 1, 2,100 down, 2,000 bit 1, 100 down, 21. I have and all done. $2,100 down, 100 down, 2,000 down, 2,100. Sold. $2,000 your way, Colt. 24 the buyer.
That'll be buyer 24. That's the Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council, along with Friends Missouri Pork Producers. Thank you kindly. That grand total will be $3,675 here this morning on that one. Thank you. Now let's move to the Reserve Champion Steer Carcass. The Reserve Champion Steer Carcass come to us today from Boonville, Missouri, from Tyler Wassman. Tyler brings to us today $1,260 $675 in hometown support and youth and ag monies.
Reserve Grand Champion steer Carcass, and here we are here, $5,000. I got two bid, $2,250 at 5 and 7.5 and 3 at 3,000, 2.5, 5 now, 7.5, 4 now, 2.5. I'm at 441, 2, 3 now, 4 now, 5 now, 4,500 down, 500 down, 4,500 down, 5, 600, 600 down, 4,600. You all together at 45, 600, 600 down, 4,600 down, 500 down, 600 down, 4,600 down, 500 down, 600 down. Where at 4,500 down, 4,600 down, 600 down, 4,500 down, 600 down, 600 down, 4,600. I'm at 45. I want to get 4,600 down, 600 down, 4,600. I have it all done. I get a baby. I get the last and final call. 4,600. You want them, and I have sold 4,500. 34 is the buyer. 34, thank him.
34 is the buyer. 34, that will be Walnut Hills as well as BTC Bank. Walnut Hills, BTC Bank. Thank you kindly. That brings our total on that one to $5,775. Thank you kindly. I'm going to move you over to the reserve champion. Yes, put your hands together for him. Of course, we're going to the reserve champion barrow Carcass now. Coming to us today from Chillicothe, Missouri, from Harper Wolf. Harper brings to us this morning $5,025 from hometown support and youth and ag monies.
All right, look right here now. How many dollars here? $1,000, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, 16, 17, now 18, 19, now 2. I'm at 19, bid 2, 2, now 1. I'm at 2,000, down 2,100, down 1, get 100, down 2,100, here now, get a baby, down 100, down 2,000, down 21, down 21, where? At 2,000, down 2,100, get here now, get a baby, down 100, down 2,000, down 2,100, get here now, get a baby, down 100, down 2,100. I'm at 2,000, down 21, 100 down, 100 down, 21's all at 2021. You want to do at 2,000 down, 2,100. Get a here now, get a baby, 100 down, 2,100 down, 1, get 100 down, 2,100 down, 1, get 100 down. So $2,000 on it, 2,000. Buyer one again, thank you.
Folks,
Repeat
put your hand. Yes, they are. BTC Bank, what a wonderful supporter they are. That total today on that one will be $7,025. Before I forget to mention, BTC Bank, they have generously opened up their hospitality tent to us, located at the southeast corner of the Mathewson here, to all the exhibitors, their families, and buyers today. That'll stay open until we start the sale of champions at 1:30. So please go by there and tell those folks at BTC Bank thank you and enjoy their hospitality there.
One of the fastest growing lending institutions in the state of Missouri, and congratulations on your most handsome facility just down there right across from the fairgrounds.
That's exactly right. Now we're going to move you right on over here to the reserve champion lamb carcass. Your reserve champion lamb carcass comes to us today from Maryville, Missouri, Joshua Bax. And Joshua has brought to us since 8 a.m. this morning $5,225.
Hey, all right, here we go right there. And how many dollars on here? 500, 750, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 14 to 15, and now 1,600 down 15, now 1,600. I'm at 1,500 down 1,600 down 15. I get a here, and I get a baby to be now 1,600 down 1,500 down 1,600 down 15, $1,600 where? I'm at 1,500 down 1,600 down 15, 1,600 down 1,500 down 1,600 down 15, 16, 16. You want to do? I had 15, 16. I have. I'm at 15. Here now 1,600. I get a here, I get a baby here, now I get a baby now 1,600 down 15, 16. I have it all done. I'm at 15, 16 anymore. I had 16, 16. You wanted to, and I have all done. Hammers high 1,600, and I sold it $1,500. $1,500.
Very good. That will be the Mizzou Meat Market and the Miller family, Chuck, Christy, Abby, and Ethan. Both of those together, a total combined of $6,725 there. Congratulations and thank you. All right, as we round out the last of the carcasses, we're going to go to the reserve champion meat goat carcass. Coming to us today from Harrisburg, Missouri, Gina Curtis. Gina has brought in $825 in hometown support and youth and ag money.
Oh, boy, look right here now. I like this deal. How many dollars do you to give here? And how many dollars on 15, 17, half. I'm at 15, 17, 59, go to work 2, now 22, 50, now 5, now 7.5, 3, and 3,000, now 3, now 3,000, and now 1. I get 3,100 down 331. I'm at 3,031. I'm at 3,000 now 100 down 3,100. I get a bit of here. I get a bit of 100 down 3,100 down 1. Where I'm at 3,000 down 100 down 3,100 down 1. Give 1 minute 1 be 1. I get 3,100 down 100 down 31. I'm at 3 bid 31. I'm 3 now 3,100 down 100 down 31. I have all done. I'm at 3,000 down 100 down 3,100 down 1. I get 100 down 3,100. I get a bit of here. I get a bit of here. I get a bit of 100 down 31. I have it all done. $3,100 now 1. Sold 3,000. Ladies and gentlemen, bidder number 1 again. Give him a round of applause.
BTC
you
Bank once again. Thank you kindly. That total on that one here will be $3,825. Thank you so much. Just so the buyers of each of those carcasses know, that wonderful gift basket will go home with you today as well. So make sure after we get done here, get a picture with that and your seller there at the backdrop. Now we're going to move over to the award-winning Missouri Grown Product Basket number 1. This is an assortment of the best-selling products at the Missouri Grown Market during the 2024 fair. I encourage you to make sure you go over and see that booth there throughout the fair. It's a big one. It's very impressive to go see. So you're going to enjoy the best Missouri has to offer with this bestseller package packed up in a crate crafted from cedar.
Hey, I like this deal. Don't you like this? A little sample of everything, huh? All right. Well, but give $100. You're not going to be able to get down 2,500. Where? 2,500, 750, $1,000, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 2, 2, 2. Now 2,250 at 5, 25, 2,500 down 5. Now 7 and a half, 6. 25, $600 on it. I'm at 2,500 down 2,600. You're not going to be able to down 2,500 down 2,600 down 500 down 600 down 2,500 down 600 down 2,600. What 2,500 down 600 down 2,600. You're not going to be able to get down 25, 2,600 down 600 down 2,600 with Hobbs at 25, 600 down 600 down 25 down 600 down 600 down $2,600 and die at 25, 600 anymore at 2,600 down 500 down 600 down 600 down 600 and I have it all done. Sold it $2,500, 2,500. 38's the buyer. Thank you.
All right. Friends of Missouri Farm Bureau. Friends of Missouri Farm Bureau. Thank you, Davin and Janet, for putting that together. Glad to have you all here. Now, we'll sell another basket like it. Another award-winning Missouri-grown product basket number 2.
Yes, sir. All right. How many dollars here? 1,000, 12 and a half. Yeah, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half. Go to work, 2. 2,000 down 2,250. 224, 5. 25 down 5. 24, 25, 25. B5. Get 5. 24, 25. 25, 6. 25, 600. I'm at 25 down 600 down 2,600 down 500 down 600 down 2,500 down 600 down 600 where I'm at 2,500 down 2,600 down 500 down 600 down 2,600 down 500 down 2,600 down 500 down 600 down 2,600 and 2,500 down 600. Mark is pretty steady on the Missouri grown product. 25, 600, $600. I have it all done. Sold 2,500, 2,500. 27. Thank you, Mr. Lucchese. 27 is your buyer.
Yep.
All right, that'll go to Missouri Director of Ag, Missouri State Fair Director, and Missouri State Fair Commissioners. Thank you all so much for all you do. All right, now we're moving on to the Best of Class Missouri Wine Collection. This one right here, you read the write-up right here in the book. This one has 14 bottles of award-winning wine that's been the cream of the crop and been carefully curated by wine experts. Adding to the unique charm, the collection comes from a commemorative wooden crate. I'll tell you what, folks, the governor has also signed one of those bottles as well. I seen him come through there and sign that. There'll be a signed bottle of wine by our wonderful governor of the state of Missouri. Here we go, Chaz.
Hey, the best of class of... Yes, ma'am.
Is that the wrong one?
Yes, ma'am. We've got the wrong one. Okay.
Far left.
That's not a problem. Oh, look at that case. Look at that. Oh, we got cheese. We got wine. That's right. That's right. You bet. All right. 14 bottles, one of them signed by Governor Mike Keogh. All right, how many dollars here? 500. I'll be 607. I had 700 down, 600 down, 700 down, 700 down, 700 down, 800 down, 900 down, 9,000 down, 11. Now I get a baby to get 13, 1300 down, 13, 1300 down, 15. I get a now 15, 15, 16. I had 15, 1600 down, 1600 down, 16. I get 15 bids, 16. I had 15, 16. Hobbs, you got anybody? 15, 16. You want him? I had 15, 16, 1600 down, 1500 down, 1600 down, 16, 16. You want her? I'm at 15, 1600 down, 15. I get a baby, I get a baby now 1600 down, 16, 1600 down, 15, 16. I had 15, 16, 16. I have it all done. 1600, 15, 1600, and I sold it. 1500, 27 again. 27 is your buyer. Repeat buyer, ladies and gentlemen.
That was the Missouri State Fair Commissioners again, Director of Ag, Missouri State Fair Director, and Missouri State Fair Commissioners. Thank you all kindly. Okay, now we're going to move over to the Governor's Cup Wine Honoree. This one right here, again, is another case of the recently awarded and the highest honor of wine that you can receive in this great state. This is the 2024 from Adam Pukta Winery, as chosen by wine experts from across the country out of nearly 300 wines. Again, Governor Kehoe has autographed one of those bottles as a keepsake in that one as well.
My favorite. All right, here we go. 500, 6, 7, 700 down, 600 down, 700 down, 600 down, 700. Whoop, 700 down, 600 down, 700 down, 8, 800 down, 9, 900 down, 9, 900 down, 9, 900 down, 9, 900 down, 8, I get a baby to get 1,000 down, 1,000. I'm at 900 down, 1,000 down, 1,000 down, 1,000. I'm at 900 down, 1,000, 1,000. I'm at 900 down, $1,000 down, 1,000 down, 1,000, $1,000 down, I get a baby to get $1,000 high. I'm at 900 down, $1,000 down, $1,000 down, $1,000 I get a baby to get $900 and $1,000 bill. I'm at 900 down, $1,000 and $1,000. I hit now 11. I'm 10 bid 11, 11 I get a baby to be 11, 1100 down, $1,000 11, 1100 now 11 now 12, 12, 12 now 1,200 down, 1100 down 12. Whoop, 1,200 down, 1100 down 12, 1,200 down 12 and 12 anymore. I 1100 down 12, 1,200 down 12, I get 1,200 down 12, 1,200 down 1100 down $1,200. Didn't I have it all done? 12. Sold 1,100.
Number 9, that'll be Grant Company. Grant Company, thank you kindly. Okay, now we're going to move on to the best of class cheeses right here. This is the collection box of cheeses that are best in class from across our state. How could you go wrong with this box? Also a couple bottles of wine in there.
Wow.
I believe some snack sticks as well. Take home this beautiful box.
There you go. Here we are now. $500 now, 600. I'm at 500 down, 600 down, 500 down, 700 now, 8, 8 now, 9, 9 now, 1,000 now, 11 now, 11 now, 11. Charlie now, 1,100 down, 12. I'm at 12, 13, 1300 down, 1,200 down, 13, 13. Yes, 13, 14. I'm at 13, 14. I get 13, 1,400. I'm at 1,300 down, 1,400 down, 1,400 down, 14, 1,400 down, 13, 14. Guys, I got the money my way all by myself on my own, gentlemen. Now 15, 15, chat and Charlie. Now 16. I'm at 15, 16, you want it. I'm at 1,500 down, 1,600 down, 15, 16, you want it. I'm at 1,500 down, 1,600 down, 1,500 down, 16, 1,600 down, 1,500 down, $1,600 out of the and I get a baby now $1,600 to bottom, and I have $1,600, $1,600 now $1,600 bottom, and I have it all done. Sold it. 1,500, ladies and gentlemen. A longtime supporter of youth, my fellow Monroe County and Mr. Charlie Rosencrans and family. Thank you, Charlie. Good to have you here with us today. And he's got a bidder number. He knows how this works, Wes. Yes. He's been to a few sales. He sure
Yes,
has.
you have.
Buyer 40. Thank you, Charlie.
All right, that'll go to Brandon Barton. Nope. Oh, that is Charlie. Okay.
Yep.
We were just one line off. Charlie, thank you kindly, my friend. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that sums up the auction here this morning. Please join us back here at 1:30 for the Sale of Champions. Thank you so much for your generosity. Don't forget to go check out BTC Bank's hospitality tent.